What is failure? For most of us, it's a word that carries fear, disappointment, and shame. But what if I told you that failure is not the opposite of success, but its closest companion? Every invention, every breakthrough, and every act of greatness was built on a foundation of trial and error. Failure is not a sign that you're unworthy. It's proof that you're trying, that you're daring to step into the unknown. This video is about transforming the way you view failure. Together, we'll uncover its hidden power, learn from the wisdom of history's greatest minds, and discover how you can use failure as a stepping stone to success. Because here's the truth, the journey to greatness isn't smooth. It's filled with setbacks, but each one carries a lesson, a gift that will help you grow. Let's take the first step together. Why do we fear failure? Because we've been taught that success is about perfection, about never making mistakes. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Imagine planting a seed. Do you expect it to bloom instantly? No. You nurture it, water it, and watch it grow, even if the process takes time and effort. That's what failure is. It's the rain, the soil, the effort that nurtures your success. Consider this. Did you know that Albert Einstein was labeled a failure in school? His teachers believed he wouldn't amount to anything. But instead of letting those words define him, he used them as fuel to become one of the greatest minds in history. Or take Walt Disney, who was fired from his job because his editor said he lacked creativity. Imagine if he had stopped there. The world would never have experienced the magic of Disney. Every failure carries a message. You're not finished yet. Each setback is an invitation to grow, to learn, to improve. Success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about rising after every fall, stronger and wiser. So how do you turn failure into success? The first step is to reframe your mindset. Think about failure like a map. Each wrong turn isn't a dead end. It's a guide, showing you where not to go and bringing you closer to the right path. A fixed mindset believes that failure is a reflection of who you are. It says, I'm not good enough. But a growth mindset understands that failure is temporary, a part of the process. It says, I'm learning, I'm growing. Remember the words of Nelson Mandela, I never lose, I either win or learn. Failure is not a loss, it's a lesson. It teaches you resilience, patience, and the courage to keep going. And here's a secret. Even the most confident people you admire have failed, probably more times than you can imagine. The difference, they didn't stop. They used failure as fuel to ignite their fire. Let's take inspiration from those who turned failure into success. Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest athletes of all time, didn't make his high school basketball team on his first try. Instead of giving up, he spent hours practicing, honing his skills, and proving his doubters wrong. Or look at J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by 12 publishers before her manuscript for Harry Potter was accepted. Today, her story has inspired millions, reminding us that rejection is not the end. It's just the beginning of a new opportunity. And then, there's Elon Musk, who faced failure after failure with SpaceX. Rockets exploded, funding dried up, and critics called him a dreamer. But Musk didn't stop. He kept pushing forward, and now SpaceX is leading humanity toward a new frontier of exploration. These stories remind us that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of the journey. If they can rise above their setbacks, so can you. So, how can you start turning your failures into successes today? Here are 5 practical steps. Shift your perspective. Instead of seeing failure as a wall, see it as a stepping stone. Every mistake you make is a clue, guiding you toward improvement. Embrace the lesson. Reflect on what went wrong. Write it down, analyze it, and ask yourself, what can I do differently next time? Take small steps. Don't let failure overwhelm you. Break your goals into smaller, manageable tasks and celebrate each step forward. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out mentors, friends, or stories that inspire you. Their energy will fuel your journey. Persist with patience. Remember, success doesn't happen overnight. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Each step forward is progress, no matter how small. Resilience is the ability to rise after every fall, to keep going even when the odds are against you. As Winston Churchill said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Each time you face a challenge, you're building resilience. Each time you persevere, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than your circumstances. Think about a tree growing in the wind. Its roots grow deeper to anchor it against the storms. That's what failure does. It deepens your strength, solidifies your foundation, and prepares you for the challenges ahead. So the next time you fall, remember this. You are not defined by your failures, but by how you rise. Let resilience be your superpower. As we bring this journey to a close, remember this: failure is not the end. It's a step, a lesson, a moment in your journey to greatness. Don't let setbacks hold you back. Let them propel you forward. Stand up, dust yourself off, and keep going. The world is full of possibilities, and success is closer than you think. You are capable of incredible things. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and know that every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward the life you're meant to live. Your story is just beginning. Make it a great one.